Hello, wonderful people. Today I'm talking about how to make yourself feel that everything's okay. Tell you all about it on the other side. So I was out running, and that's when I talked to the emissaries. And, I was feeling a bit like I was feeling, because I think these days the energy's a bit there. Yeah, that's just the feeling. It's a very scientific way of describing the energy there. Yeah. So I said to the emissaries, is everything okay? Is everything okay? And they said, yes, of course, everything is okay. And as I ran, they said, look around you. Does everything look okay to you? And I looked around, and I was just in nature. Deep in nature. And yes, everything looked beautiful. Everything was just as it always is. Nature was doing its thing as it always does. Never failing us. Ever, ever, ever failing us. And so they said to me, if you want to know if everything's okay, come away from all of that stupidity and that madness, go into the countryside and just look at the countryside and ask yourself, is everything okay? And you get the answer, which is, yes, everything's okay. You see, our world is a fake one. Our world is a false one. When and we are all just as much to blame as everybody else, that we surround ourselves with information coming in about all kinds of stuff that's going on in the world, all kinds of weird stuff that's been invented or made to happen. And yet, if you just go into the countryside and look, nature's just there. Nature's just doing its thing. Always there. I've been coming to Spain for 20 years. I've been running in Spain for 20 years. Every time I go to my place to give thanks, it's still the same. It's still the same. It's seasonal. I see different plants, I see different things, sometimes I see flowers, but it's always the same. The sky's always there. The little village down below is always there. Everything's okay. And it made me think about when we were going through the deep, the heavy labour of the COVID. And I was worried. I was worried that, fundamentally everything was going to be lost and gone and changed and everything. And what the emissary said to me just after this is, you are still here. So everything's okay. You are still here. And they said it over and over again as I was running. You are still here. You are still here. And yeah, it's true. We're still here. If you're listening to this message, you are still here. And every guru, every inspired person, every ascended person, every illuminated person has one message. And that one message is, all is well. All is well. And that used to make me angry. All is well. Look around, going to the countryside and you see that somebody's dropped some litter or whatever. And, you go into the city and you see problems and miserable people and whatever. And yet the truth is that all is well. But all you have to do is come away from that. Turn your face away from it. Come away from that and have a look at what's real. What really is real, which is where we live. On this planet Earth. Get in a plane. I listened to Sasha Stone, and he was getting angry about all this shit about overpopulation. He said, I fly every week, all I ever see is green, all I ever see is countryside. Get a plane, go to the UK from Spain and look at the ground. It's green. It's just non-stop greenery with little plots of cities. We are inundated with beautifulness and nature everywhere. And everything is okay. And everything is well. All is well. So the secret to remembering that is to go and look at it. Go and spend some time in nature and just ask the question, is everything okay? And see what your answer is. I love you all. I'll speak to you all later. Bye-bye.